Toxic social habits can sneak into your daily life and affect your relationships, mental well-being, and overall growth. Recognizing and overcoming these habits is key to becoming the best version of yourself. Let's explore 10 common toxic habits and how you can break free from them to live a more fulfilling life. 1. Speaking without listening. Talking without truly listening can create distance between you and others. It can leave people feeling unheard and unimportant. Communication is a two-way street. Listening allows you to understand others, build stronger relationships, and learn from the experiences of those around you. Socrates believed that wisdom begins with knowing how little we know, and much of that knowledge comes through listening. To break this habit, practice active listening. Focus on the speaker, avoid interrupting, and ask questions to deepen your understanding. Acknowledge the other person's thoughts and feelings before responding. True communication isn't just speaking, it's listening with respect. 2. Complaining too often. Constant complaining focuses your attention on problems rather than solutions. It creates a cycle of negativity that drains both you and the people around you. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, taught that we should focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. Complaining about things beyond your control only feeds frustration and helplessness. To break the habit, shift your perspective. Instead of complaining, ask yourself, what can I do about this? Practice gratitude every day, acknowledging the good in your life. By focusing on solutions and cultivating a positive mindset, you break the cycle of complaint and find a path toward progress. 3. Holding on to grudges. Holding on to grudges ties you to past hurt, blocking your ability to move forward. It drains your energy and keeps you emotionally stuck. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, taught that holding on to anger only harms the one who holds it. By choosing forgiveness, you free yourself from bitterness and open the door to healing. To let go of grudges, take time to reflect on how they are affecting your life. Practice empathy by considering the person's perspective, and remember that forgiveness isn't about excusing bad behavior, it's about releasing yourself from the emotional burden. Letting go of resentment clears space for peace and growth. 4. Overcommitting yourself. Saying yes to every request can leave you feeling overburdened and stressed. When you overcommit, you dilute your focus and energy, which affects the quality of your work and personal life. Aristotle believed that balance is the key to a fulfilling life, and overcommitting disrupts that balance. To break the habit of overcommitment, learn to set clear boundaries. Saying no doesn't make you selfish. It allows you to prioritize what's most important. Evaluate whether each commitment aligns with your values and long-term goals. Make space for rest and personal growth so you can show up as your best self. 5. Criticizing others excessively. Excessive criticism erodes trust and creates a negative atmosphere. It often stems from insecurity or a need to feel superior. Instead of criticizing, focus on understanding and offering constructive feedback. Confucius taught that we should focus on self-improvement, and by doing so, we naturally elevate those around us. To change this habit, be mindful of your words. Ask yourself if your criticism is helpful or if it's coming from a place of judgment. Offer positive reinforcement and be supportive rather than critical. When you focus on building others up, you create an environment of mutual respect and growth. 6. Seeking external validation. Relying on others' approval to determine your self-worth leads to insecurity. It disconnects you from your authentic self and creates a constant need for external reassurance. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, reminded us that our worth should not depend on the opinions of others, but on our own actions and character. To break the habit of seeking validation, focus on developing self-awareness. Align your actions with your values, not with what others expect. Celebrate your achievements privately and recognize that your worth comes from within. The more you accept yourself, the less you'll need validation from others. 7. Engaging in gossip. Gossip poisons relationships and creates a culture of mistrust. It often reveals more about the person gossiping than the subject of the gossip. The Buddha encouraged us to speak only what is true, kind, and necessary. Gossip fails all three. To stop gossiping, redirect conversations to positive or constructive topics. Be mindful of your motivations. Are you gossiping to feel better about yourself or to tear others down? Build relationships based on trust and respect, not shared negativity. When you stop gossiping, you elevate your character and strengthen your connections with others. 8. Avoiding discomfort in relationships. Avoiding tough conversations in relationships may seem easier, but it creates tension and unresolved issues. True intimacy comes from being honest, even when it's uncomfortable. Nietzsche argued that struggle and discomfort are necessary for growth. Facing difficult situations head-on allows relationships to evolve and strengthen. To overcome this habit, embrace discomfort in relationships. Approach tough conversations with empathy and a willingness to understand. Practice honesty and vulnerability, knowing that while it may be difficult in the moment, it will build a stronger, more authentic connection in the long run. 9. Reacting impulsively. Impulsive reactions often lead to regret and misunderstandings. They reflect a lack of self-control and prevent thoughtful decision-making. The Stoics believed that we should master our emotions rather than be controlled by them. By pausing before reacting, we regain control over our actions. To break the habit of reacting impulsively, practice mindfulness. Create space between the stimulus and your response by taking a deep breath and reflecting on your options. Respond thoughtfully, considering the consequences of your actions and whether they align with your values. Thoughtful responses lead to better outcomes and stronger relationships. 10. Neglecting the present for future worries. Obsessing over the future robs you of the joy of the present. It creates anxiety and prevents you from fully experiencing life. Lao Tzu taught that peace comes from living in the moment, not worrying about what may come. To change this habit, practice mindfulness. Focus on the present moment, appreciating what's happening now. Replace "what if" thinking with "what can I do right now?" Recognize that by living fully in the present, you set yourself up for a more peaceful and successful future. Conclusion. These toxic social habits may feel ingrained, but they are not unchangeable. With awareness and consistent effort, you can replace them with healthier behaviors that foster growth, meaningful relationships, and peace. Progress takes time, but every small step you take will lead you closer to the person you want to become. If you found value in this guide, I encourage you to subscribe, share this content with others, and comment your thoughts, experiences, or opinions below. Your insights can help create a community of growth and learning. You may also want to explore some related topics I've shared before. How to speak so people will respect you. Master the art of authentic and impactful communication, a guide to building genuine connections through thoughtful communication. 7 powerful reasons to stop forcing yourself to fit in and embrace your authentic self. Insights on living authentically in a world that often demands conformity. Your biggest enemy is your uncontrolled mind. 12 ways to take control and transform your life, a practical approach to mastering your inner world. 6 simple ways to overcome disappointment and move forward, practical strategies for bouncing back from setbacks with strength and purpose. Let me know which of these ideas resonated with you most, or if there's a topic you'd like to see explored. Your feedback matters and helps shape content that serves you best.